Hello, everyone. Welcome to Celsius 233, your go-to place for fiction book summaries. Today, we will turn the pages of The Phantom of the Opera by Gaston Leroux. The Phantom of the Opera by Gaston Leroux, published in 1910, is a Gothic mystery novel set in the Grand Paris Opera House. At its core, the story is a tragic romance exploring obsession, beauty, and darkness through the enigmatic opera ghost who haunts the opera house's labyrinthine underbelly. Leroux's background as a journalist lends the novel an air of authenticity, as he presents the tale in a documentary style, claiming to reveal real events. The novel has inspired countless adaptations in film, theater, and music, most famously Andrew Lloyd Webber's 1986 musical, underscoring the lasting appeal of this story of haunting love. Plot summary. On a chilly evening in Paris, whispers of the infamous opera ghost echo through the opulent corridors of the Grand Palais Garnier, stirring both laughter and terror among the performers. For months, tales of a mysterious figure stalking the shadows have haunted the ballet dancers and stagehands. They speak of strange occurrences. A pale figure in evening attire who drifts through walls, haunting Box 5 during performances, demanding his payment in a peculiar letter penned in red ink. Most laugh, others shudder, but the legend soon proves more than rumor. With the arrival of Christine Douay, a beautiful, shy chorus girl who stuns audiences with her soaring voice, the ghost is drawn from the shadows. Christine, orphaned young, has grown up in the care of her late father's friends and finds solace in her singing. Longing to honor her father, a talented musician who once spoke of an angel of music, she convinces herself that this spirit has come to teach her. Christine's enchanting voice fills the opera house, impressing all but especially captivating the opera ghost, who reveals himself to her, though masked. Eric, as he is known only to himself, takes Christine into his confidence, tutoring her in music from his hidden lair deep within the opera's secret passages. She hears only his voice, which flows from the walls, the shadows, and from a mysterious mirror in her dressing room. He is her angel, her protector, though his love grows obsessive and dark. Raoul, Vicomte de Chagny, Christine's childhood friend, recognizes her unusual beauty and grace and is drawn to her again with a renewed passion after hearing her sing. The two reconnect, and as they share memories of their youth, a mutual attraction blossoms. But Eric's watchful eyes are everywhere, and he quickly becomes aware of Raoul's intentions. Consumed with jealousy and the desperate desire to keep Christine close, Eric warns her against seeing Raoul, reminding her of the angel's promise to her father. Torn between her angel and her childhood love, Christine's heart is divided. Her attempts to balance these affections lead her into a dangerous game of deception. The ghost's demands on the opera house intensify as he insists on Christine's place as the prima donna, sidelining the reigning diva, Carlotta. When the opera's new managers refuse to honor these requests, chaos ensues. Eric sabotages Carlotta's performance, replacing her voice with a ghastly croak. The chandelier plummets from the ceiling in a catastrophic crash, sending fear through the audience and killing a spectator. Behind the scenes, Christine is trapped in Eric's web of control. He whisks her away to his underground lair, hoping that she will see past his monstrous visage and return his obsessive love. In the darkness of his lair, Christine discovers the extent of Eric's misery and loneliness. His face, disfigured and skull-like, strikes horror into her heart, but she pities him, recognizing the pain of his isolation. Eric's home reflects his tortured existence. It is a space of grandeur and decay, filled with instruments, operatic scores, and a bed shaped like a coffin. He confesses his love to Christine, his hopes and dreams of a life together. She is torn between sympathy and fear, promising only to return on condition that he let her go. Heartbroken but trusting her word, Eric reluctantly agrees. Frightened and desperate, Christine meets Raoul and tells him of Eric's demands and the horrifying encounter. She fears for her life, and they resolve to leave Paris, hoping to escape Eric's vengeful eyes. However, Eric is never far. He overhears their plans and lays a trap of his own. To prevent her from fleeing, he issues an ultimatum. Christine must marry him or watch Raoul die. At Christine's final performance, Eric's plan unfolds. He abducts her from the stage, descending into the opera's hidden depths. Raoul, frantic with worry, enlists the help of the Persian, an enigmatic figure who knows Eric's secret past. Together, They venture into the opera's maze-like underground, where the Persian reveals Eric's former life as a talented architect and illusionist, a man shunned by society for his deformity but revered for his genius. Eric's lair is filled with traps and illusions designed to ward off intruders, but Raoul and the Persian press forward. After nearly succumbing to Eric's infamous torture chamber, a room of mirrored walls that reflect and amplify light, sound, and heat, they find Christine and Eric. She is torn by pity and horror, yet when Eric shows her a side of himself that is more vulnerable, she relents and agrees to stay with him if it means saving Raoul's life. In this desperate moment, Eric's love is finally returned, not with passion but with empathy. Christine's compassion breaks through his bitterness. Deeply moved by her kindness, Eric finally understands the impossibility of his dreams. He knows he cannot keep Christine against her will. Her love for Raoul, pure and unselfish, touches him in a way that his obsession never could. In an ultimate act of sacrifice, Eric releases them both, asking only for a kiss, a human connection he has never known. Christine grants him this final act of mercy. Eric's anguish is immeasurable as he watches them go. His lair becomes a tomb of shattered hopes, yet in releasing Christine, he finds a peace that has eluded him all his life. Alone, Eric retreats to the shadows, his heart broken, his life bound to the opera house's darkness. Days later, he dies in solitude, his existence fading into the realms of legend and myth. Christine and Raoul, forever marked by their experiences, find solace in each other and leave Paris, seeking a life unshadowed by Eric's ghostly presence. And yet, within the walls of the opera house, whispers persist, legends live on, and the tale of the opera ghost becomes a haunting refrain, a mysterious melody woven into the very foundation of the Palais Garnier. That's all for now, but if this book spoke to you, Gaston Leroux has more waiting for you. Find them in the description or on Celsius 233. Remember, while our summaries capture the essence, they can never replace the full experience of reading the book. If this summary intrigued you, consider diving into the complete story, buy the book, and immerse yourself in Gaston Leroux's original work. Bye-bye, take care, have fun.